There are lots and lots of videos on YouTube or all over the internet that will tell you how to use Google Drive. But I wanted to put these together kind of just simple and easy just for my students to help show you some of the things you can do. Of course, the greatest way to learn is just by playing with it. So get on your Google Drive, push buttons, try things out, see what you can discover, and pretty soon you'll be teaching me new things. All right, let's get over to our browser. We're already logged in. Hopefully you watched that previous video to tell you how to log in. The big thing we want to look at for is this button that says Create, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to make something. Now the stuff you already have will either be in My Drive, which is like this stuff, or in Shared with Me, as if I've sent you something. Here's some students that have sent me some of the work that they have done. Okay? So getting back to Create, if I click Create one time, a window comes up. I can make a new folder to kind of organize my stuff. We'll talk about that later. That's a great idea. I can make a document, a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, or a drawing. I'm not sure how many of these we're going to, and you can actually even add more things too there if you wanted to create. You can make a map, and there's a lot of other really cool stuff on Google. But let's start with just the basics. We're going to do a document, a presentation, and a spreadsheet today in this video. And I'm going to try to make it fairly short, so I'll go a little bit fast. All right, to make a new document, I'm going to click the blue document sign just to show you how easy this is. Here's my cursor. That's my little blinky guy. That's where I can start typing. And I'm going to say, hello, this is a new, Mr. Eller needs to learn how to type, a new document. Now, this is great for reports or any kind of writing assignments you have to do. Now, sometimes you'll ask, well, what if I want to put a picture in it? And we get a little wrapped up in that, but let me show you how to do that real quick. I'm going to go to Insert. I'll click Image. Let's see, I'll look at the pictures on my computer, which are your albums. And there's my little funny profile picture. I'll just stick him in there. So I'm going to select it, make him blue. Then I'll hit Select. And waiting. He'll pop up there in a second. There he goes. And if I want to resize him, I'll click on him. I'll just drag him, make him a little tinier, or I can make him kind of big. But since it was a little picture, the quality is going to go down every time I do that. Okay, so there I've made a document with a picture. Now the cool thing about Google Drive is everything saves automatically, so you don't have to go up and hit Save. In fact, there's no even button that says Save. But what you do want to do is give your document a name. See, right now it's just called Untitled Document. Now, under File, you'll see a button that says Rename, or up here, I could just click on that. And I'm going to call this my first document. Although it's alive, I've made a lot of documents, but you get the idea. You can name it whatever you want to name it, but try to name it something that will help you remember what it is. I'm going to hit OK. Now, if I wanted to send this to Mr. Eller or to somebody, I just go up here to the Share button. Anyone with a, I can click that, and this works for all the documents that we make. Here is where I can put people's email addresses. Now I need to change if they can edit it, or if they can just look at it, or if they can make comments on it. So I want to set that. I'm not going to do it today. The other way to share it is if I click Shareable Link. I'll get this link, and then I'll go up and hit Control C, which will copy that link. And then if I'm doing something else, an email or something, I can just copy and paste. I'll just paste it into something. So that's how you share a document. All right, so we've done a document. I'm going to go ahead and close this. Again, it saves it automatically, so I really don't have to worry about it. But if I go up to the X on that tab, and now he's gone. Now you see in my Google Drive right there he is, my first document. Okay, the next thing we'll make a really quick presentation. Presentations like PowerPoint, or on a Mac it's I forget, Keynote. There's other things. First thing we get to do is select a theme, or if we want it white with black letters or black with white letters. Some of them get a little bit fancy, and that's okay. They make it fun. Let's try Let's use this khaki one. I'm going to hit OK. So now in my presentation it looks just like that. All I need to do is put my text in here. My presentation. I'm getting really creative with my names here. And I'll put my name by Jeff Eller. And that's as simple as that. So I've made a presentation. But obviously one slide's not going to be very fun. So I'm going to go up under Slide and I'm going to hit New Slide. Now every new slide I get is going to have that same theme. So it's kind of the same color scheme and all that. Alright, now in between my slides, and again this is the stuff you can play with and do all kinds of times, is that you have transitions. You can actually change what it's going to do when you change between slides. So I'm going to put cube on this one, see what it looks like, and yeah, so when I hit a new slide, that's how it'll change the slide. Kind of cool, huh? Let's close that. Alright, on our second slide, let's put in here, we'll just write this is page 2, period. I don't want anything up there, so I'm just going to delete that. Oops, I have to hit this little button, and then I can hit delete, and now he's gone. On my third slide, let's insert a picture. So I want to hit an image, and I'll go back to my albums, and it doesn't look like I have much in my albums. I'm going to have to look and see where I have some more stuff. But let's use the GATE logo. Select. And on my third page, I can make it big if I want. And let's go all the way to the edge here. Let's see how that looks. And over there, and then I'm going to get rid of that little text box up at the top. Click on that, and there you go. So now I've made a presentation with 3 slides. If I want to show it, I can go up to Present, and I'll click Present, and in a second it'll give me a full screen kind of a thing, and then I can use my play button, my arrow button to go to the next slide. I can use the arrow button on my keyboard. You see that transition it made? It's fun, stuff to play with. Alright, to escape, I'll hit the escape button. I haven't given it a name, so let's call it Silly Presentation. And I'm going to remember to delete this later because I don't need that. Alright, again, same deal with sharing and some of the other tools you can play with, and you can really make this do a lot of fun. But we've given it a name. Google Drive saves it automatically. I don't have to worry about that, so I'm just going to hit X. Close it out. Now let's create a spreadsheet. You may or may not do spreadsheets very often, but sometimes they come in handy. A great way to show data. First thing I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to name it. I'm just going to call it Testing Spreadsheet. And I'll hit OK. Now, first, a lot of times what you want to do is label your columns. So let's say, maybe I'm going to make a list of friends in my class. First name, last name, and I'll put their email address, and I'll put their phone number. Not that in 4th grade you have a phone, of course, you know that very well. All right, let's see, who are some of my friends? There's, whoops, that's not his first name. There is, man, it doesn't have a D on his name, does he? Wayne Reese. His email is wayne.reese@anderson.kyschools.us. Okay, go to the next window. His phone number is, I don't even know his phone number, so we'll just guess, 111.1111. Probably order a pizza if you actually call that number. All right, now I can make this column a little bigger so it fits it all, or I can make it small, whatever I want to do. Same thing, just go down to the next line, and I could do Todd Woolbridge, principal at Saffel. So that's as simple as that. I just keep going. Later, I can come back and change things any way I want. I can sort them, put them in alphabetical order, whatever I want to do. But that's just a way to use a spreadsheet, which is a great way to keep your information in one place. All right, so we've done that. We've labeled it. We'll close that. well, forms and other stuff, you can learn those on your own or ask me and we'll go over things. I love to teach this kind of stuff, so we'll have fun with that. All right, coming up next will be my video about Google Classroom, how to get in, how to look at your assignments, and I will talk to you later.